Oh.
C'est bon, mais oui.
I feel like it's way too low. Don't you feel that way?
I don't know.
Where's all the people telling us how wrong we are, like usual?
No, see, that's a weird angle. Put it like, they don't want to see our legs. Who cares about our legs?
See most of the car and stuff?
Yeah.
There we go.
Fine.
That's pretty good.
That's
pretty good.
better.
Ugh.
Do you want to hit the refresh on my computer?
I'd love to.
You don't know how. I'll do it.
There's no button on there. Oh, how's it going today?
Because it's on the computer.
Oh, flexi hose in the front. Yeah, honestly, when it comes to flexi hoses, I should have taken a picture. Well, I'll post it on Instagram maybe later today. I put that flexi hose on, and it was more work to put that flexi hose on than it was just to put the proper hose on. But honestly, I enjoy it because it drives Mordsky nuts. So it's got like this wicked like hook and stuff to it. Oh yeah, it's great. How are you guys doing?
All right. Is that better?
Dancing Dan, man, yeah. You guys like my moves? They were pretty good, eh?
The twerking?
Mm-hmm. I was killing it. Are you gonna come sit down? Or?
Well, it keeps freezing and like...
We're freezing on your guys' end? I think it's okay. Mordsky
It's
is nuts.
very delayed on our
it.
side. I'm gonna...
Use my fair share of flexi hoses. Well, who doesn't use a flexi hose? They're just so convenient. Honestly, I mean, I haven't found it yet. I'm looking at all sorts of tri-pipe groups, but so I do like, I want proper rad hoses. Now the problem is a typical tri-5, the water neck goes straight and the radiator's right in the center. So if you get like a standard replacement like on this thing, it's a straight shot. You can get a factory one, it's no big deal. But if you get like what I've done with the big blocks and all that, well then you have it off, like a typical off center. So like the radiator hose would hook up on the driver's side. Yeah, driver's side top and then passenger side bottom. Well, then you got to figure your own thing out, and that just doesn't exist. And then, are you putting the radiator in front of the core support or behind the core support? It's quite an operation there.
Oh, that's better. See, it's much more synced
Oh
up.
yeah, you're nailing it.
You know, your sarcasm is not appreciated some days.
Yeah, I picked the color on the Nomad. It's done. Gonna put glass in it and start doing burnouts. Southern Manitoba, what's up, buddy? Wife Wendy. All right, on. All classics, what man? We haven't talked to you in a while, buddy.
Hey, all classics.
Yeah, new shop's been pretty good. I haven't been in here much
Sashi.
lately. Been in the other garage.
Long time listener, first time commenter. What's up, small town girl? You're my small town girl. God, it's iced tea. But I like this mason jar because it's big enough to last me through the whole life. And I don't like, it's too much iced tea in the water bottle. Like it's too concentrated. I like less flavor. Once it's...
You're like a little more dull.
Yeah.
Your life is too crazy.
Yeah. My life is so crazy. I need dull iced tea.
I was going to bring my computer out there and force Josh to go live with us for a bit. So I forgot about
Oh, that would have been fun.
I'm sure he'll be in camp next week and the week after and
The week after that.
and the week after
that.
Sweet sedan delivery chassis. It is pretty sweet. Actually, it was shitty. It was a lot of work.
No, I am not adding vodka.
The camera focus is fuzzy. It's fuzzy or anything else. It looks okay on the phone.
Refresh your page. It's not apple pie moonshine, but I do. What?
No twerking night. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm at the bar. What? Where are you at, Josh? Are you off today?
You must be home.
Insulated my shop last week. Your progress shamed me into doing it, man. Honestly, insulated garage is like some of the best money you can spend, no matter what.
3 bags to a gallon. See, but Henry, are you from the America? Because then, like our iced tea is like your sweet tea, right? So, like I actually like American iced tea because it's just tea that's iced. You hate it.
720p. Oh, I don't even know what it broadcasts, and maybe there's an option for that.
Hi, Stacy. Weather is not improving at all.
It's friggin' freezing today. And then did some snow removal with the MERS. Pain in the ass today, actually.
Yeah, you did a lot of work today.
Had trouble getting propane for heat. Had to go to like 2 or 3 different places. Everyone's stuff's all frozen up. Man, friggin' nightmare.
Ooh, Australia. How nice.
+6 in Calgary. I was like -30 a day.
Yikes.
Larry, fellow hot rodder, what's up, buddy?
Oh yeah, just about my garage says that there's those Chinooks in Cowtown.
Hey, we don't have those.
Spend the day pushing snow, now on my way home to push more snow.
Man, we've had a lot of snow. There was this thing that said yesterday or 2 days ago that we've had, we're above average snowfall for the year already. We still have like 6 weeks or 2 months left of snow. And we have double the snow we had last year. All of last year, we have double the snow now. It's pain.
Aw, Charles! That's awesome. Thanks for getting a hat, man.
Oh, it's awesome. Everyone's a hat. Ugh.
Just tea, no sugar. That's how I kind of like it too. I think a little bit of sweetener.
Why don't you just boil tea then?
I'm lazy. And then you have to wait for it to cool down.
They must have a powder you can just put in that's just tea. Like instant coffees, but instant tea.
I don't know if they do have that. That's actually a great
Amazon
point.
for sure has it. There's no way. There's a lot of snow in them. That's how
35 degrees in Melbourne.
Oh, everyone's saying it's in the
I'd
60s
love
and stuff
to be
like that.
in
Everywhere they go.
Australia. Oh, well.
Well, it is Australia. It's their summer though right now.
Yeah.
So it's hot. Because it actually gets kind of chilly there. Like in our summer, it looks kind of bullshit there. Wet, rainy.
Is Danielle calling her bourbon iced tea now? Instead of hot tea so she doesn't have to blow on it?
Oh yeah, it's called a tea bag. There you go. Josh just said that. Put a tea bag in some cold water. Man, he's smart.
But it takes longer to like steep in cold water.
Just throwing it out there, of all the hipsters I know, Josh is the most informed. And if he says just put a tea bag in cold water, I trust him 100p.
Man, Dean, you and that caddy, are we gonna see it drive this
He likes to talk about it a lot. It's a lot easier to talk about hot rods. I bet Dean and Josh would be good friends.
I actually think they would be great friends.
Just talk about accomplishing stuff, but don't really ever do anything, and then wait till the last minute. Then it seems like they're spending money like crazy.
Ooh, Crystal Light has a sweet tea. Oh, check that out.
That's basically what we have.
Hi, Chris and Megan.
Time lapse of the Nomad when it's done. I was like, crush it? So I smashed into it with a Bobcat. 72 with no SS, mild 350 M20 308. I'm not mistaken. Set the trans. That's the exact same I think I have in my Nova, it's a dog. So I'm gonna put a big block in it.
It was raining iguanas because it was so cold.
Oh, they all died.
They fall out of the trees.
Nickerson's not in Florida though, is he? I like drinking and look at my projects. Yeah, I wish I would drink. It'd be way easier.
Au revoir, Gum Gum. Thanks for saying hi.
Oh, later, buddy.
Just bought a Nomad.
Who did?
Gum Gum said.
Just bought Nomad, finished The Witcher.
The TV show.
And I was out of here? Well,
Yeah.
you can't just leave us on that. Mr. Heavy Chevy, what's happening? Yeah, I knew that, Glenn. Yeah, I was way out for lunch there. Man, Mr. Heavy Chevy, he's doing floors and stuff on his 57 Chevy.
Mm-hmm.
With like lifts and all sorts of like proper things.
Fancy.
Yeah, he's really trying to rebuild engines.
He's a fancy kind of guy. He's way classier than you are.
He is. He is.
He's a little class with a little hat.
Mm-hmm. Peach tea and mango. Mm.
Oh, that sounds kind of good.
Yeah, BW's Nova's cool. Needs a little bit of rust repair. I can't believe though, like he got a good deal on it for $7,000. Man, it needs a lot of work. It's crazy, $7,000.
Yikes.
Oh well.
Oh, we love the Kill Matt stuff.
Yeah, she good.
It makes a crazy difference. Nobody classier than Dan. Well.
But no hair. I got no hair. Mr. Heavy Chevy, you know, you probably got hairy arms or something.
You don't need no stinking lift.
Oh, I meant to send Buddy an email. I got your battery. Oh, I didn't bring them up here. I got the battery things though, man. Appreciate that. Now I can hang them on the wall and forget them. It'd be great. Mr. Heavy Chevy's awesome. Good channel. Yeah, you just can't argue with Mr. Heavy Chevy. You need a lift. Yeah, I'm working on it. Not very hard, but I'm working on it. Seems no matter what I do, you need more space. Get more space. Now you need this. Look at that. No, I need this now. When's it going to end?
It doesn't. Capitalism.
It doesn't. I'm trying to find a guy that can make trusses for a roof that are barn style, that have no cross beams in them, so we can have a standard looking garage, but it'll be very tall in the center, so there's no permitting issues. Oh, a new hat. Oh, right on. I'll send some money.
Hi, poor possums.
And then in the other garage, I can have tall roof, regular garage with a hoist. Life be easy. Ugh. Bend Oak Lift sponsorship. What? Bend Oak, Bend Pack is what you probably meant to say there.
You never stop eating, no matter how much you get. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Gonna buy the house next to the one next? Yeah, we'll see what happens. Just keep buying up the block one at a time.
We'll have our own little commune, but we'll be the only two people. Yeah. And we'll just like build a wall around our neighborhood.
We're kind of doing that anyways. That's the first thing this summer we're gonna do is put up some fences. Not gonna be free. I like free trusses. There's got to be a guy. I've actually been looking on the internet. There's no one that does it. I thought they just sell a truss like that, but I think it's gonna be a custom thing, which is kind of lame. Collar ties. That's exactly what I did. 13.5 feet. Yeah, that's exactly what I need.
Aw, Josh, you can come live here for free.
Yeah, you're always welcome here, buddy. Because I think you need just 11 feet or something like that. 11 feet's the minimum for a hoist they recommend. So that'd be fine, especially if you're not working on trucks. The cars are so tall or so short, you could get a fair bit of height out of them.
In damn me truss.
Yeah. Needs to be engineered. I can stamp anything.
All fab on Dougal Road, someone says.
All fab on Dougal. Okay, we'll have to Google that up.
Holy Hannah, Brian!
Wow, thanks, buddy.
That is so sweet of you. Oh my gosh.
Don't worry, we'll waste that money, I promise. We're living off of overdraft, but we're not going to put it there. We'll make sure we waste it. I needed 12'6" for my lift. Yeah, but Buddy said he had 13.5 at the highest. So even at that'll be at the peak, but then it has like the kind of two lower peaks. We're probably only a couple of feet at the most. It worked out pretty good. And then the car would be in the center, so it would have the most room. 13.5 feet. My 92 GMC all the way up is way too high. Oh, perfect.
Are you keeping the Steelies on the Nova?
That what it has on it?
Somebody asked. I
thought it had American Racings on it. The ceiling height in my shop is 12 foot, and I had 2 inches to spare when I put my lift in. Yeah. So that's, at work we have it in 11 foot, I think. And one bay is shorter than the rest, because the shop's 14 feet, and there's a side bay with a car wash, and we converted it, and I think it's 11-foot ceiling, and it's fine for cars, no problem. Like SUVs or like a van, you got to be a little careful.
Hi, Angry
Yak. Scissor truss is what they put in houses for vaulted ceilings. We build a garage. 10-foot side walls. Yeah, the problem is I already have 8-foot walls, so that's why I don't want to mess with that. I don't want to screw around. I just want to put a new roof on and be done with it. Outside look be sweet. Mr. Heavy Ship, if you were my neighbor, the things I would have outside, and no one will complain. Bell shop had 12-foot 2-post lift and no problems. Yeah, so I don't need much more heat or height. I have 8 foot.
I feel like you guys, if this was full of shine, like I'm pretty sure it would kill me.
The best part is like it's actually a mason jar from pasta.
Yeah, to pass the sauce mason jar.
It's not even like a whatever.
What? Recycle.
Yeah, I'm following all the sick week stuff. Well, as much as I could. It's good. I love it. Build a bat cave. So, funny story about that. I thought when I first bought my house, I guess if you guys have ever seen the videos, like the lane that goes around is, I live on a bit of a hill that's probably 4 or 5 feet. And I always thought about, can I just auger out the hill and then put a hole in the basement sidewall and just park under the house? And be done with it.
Yeah.
That would be a bat cave. And, I mean, how tall do you own?
How tall do you own? What do you mean?
Well, so like we own, like now we have 2 pieces of property, so it's like 150 by 200 or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
In the square footage. But how high and how far down do we own? Like, can we put a 3-story basement?
I mean, that seems a little ridiculous.
Well, why?
Well, what do you need a 3-story basement for?
Well, I was thinking parkade. Like, what's a big deal?
I mean...
Cities have height limit residential. Yeah, but I mean, there's 3-story houses around us, and we're only a 1-story.
That part is true.
So can we build 2 stories of storage? Like, I don't understand where it ends. Yeah, your neighbors will call the city. Well, no, we got to get a permit.
Hi, Fred.
Everything we're doing is, probably get a permit for everything. I don't want any issues.
We like to be legit.
I've learned my lesson. As much as it drives me crazy, it is the right way of doing it. 88 miles an hour in a DeLorean? What? How tall you build depends on local laws. Yeah. Stupid laws. If you own it.
Just start digging.
Well, that's the other thing. If you need the matters.
Since when did Hot Rod Jesus start following the rules?
Well, as it turns out, when the city starts fining you and telling you you can't do it.
Even Jesus followed the 10 Commandments.
Just
the city has a lot more than 10.
I don't need 15 vehicles, but I want them. I love the way Mr. Happy Chevy thinks. He just makes a lot of sense.
Dig till you strike oil, then all your issues are solved.
Oh man, could you imagine that? Are you in line to get a 67 or 68 Camaro? I don't know. Josh is dragging his ass. He's my go-to guy for that. And instead of helping me out get cars, he's drinking in a bar right now. What kind of friend is that?
Pretty crappy.
Honestly, it's what you expect. Where's a pain in my ass right now? I was at Mer's house twice today. Shoveling snow, watering plants.
I watered the plants. Also, Mom, I know you're listening. They're for sure all dead. A lot of them are not looking very good, and I don't know how to water plants.
You know I'm usually drinking, yeah. Oil change pit? No way.
Hi, Gordon.
Did you ever build anything other than Chevys? Yeah, man. There's a bunch of Dodges last year.
Yeah, last year was the year of the Dodge.
I learned my lesson. I don't like them. At all. I guess I just really like Chevys. I would really like a Mustang.
Make fastback.
I'd like to turn a notchback into a fastback. And I like the little race car. Pro street car. I like the little tubbed out car. See? Josh is trying to get me these Camaros. 2 Camaros. Do one stock and one is a race car. Or build one and give one away again or something like that. I have no need for all that stuff. And honestly, am I going to be motivated to work on one car and then immediately work on another? Probably not. It's the same car again. Nothing like building 2 cars in a row the same.
Were you being sarcastic there?
They're always different. They're almost always
How
different.
many times have you built a 57 Tri-5 Chevy?
5, I don't know.
Yeah, super different.
They're all different. One was a convertible, one was a
Yeah.
4-door. Whatever, man.
Oh, your mom commented.
Lena. Oh. Thanks for watering. I did all the hard work. I don't know what I'm giving away, but I'll take it. Well, Maggie, funny story. You can store it until it goes away.
And then it's like you want it.
I just got the motor running in the wagon today again, Mags. You can totally drive that thing.
Until it blows up.
Man, so I put in the small block Chevy. So I got that, when I got that square body, that was 2 years ago. I got the square body, we drove it home. It had been sitting for a couple of years. We got fired up, drove it home, it had a dead miss, thuff the whole way home. Tried doing a little ignition and stuff, turns out it had no compressor and burnt valve. Okay, motor went out, I put the big block in it. Well, that motor sat under the workbench for 2 years, after sitting for who knows how long in the truck. Sat with no intake manifold, no valve covers, no distributor, no fuel pump, no exhaust on it. Just right in the elements. I blew it off, put it in the car 2 days ago. Well, I put a valve in it last year or 2 years ago, whatever. One valve in it, lapped it in. Put the motor in, I put an intake on it, a set of headers, distributor, carburetor, put a radiator and all that stuff. I fired it up today. Oh my God, did it clatter. It was bad. And then, so I let it run for a bit. And then I put a liter of ATF in it. And I started getting a little better. And I started adjusting the valves because I guess I didn't do the best job when I had the head off. So I adjusted with it running, got it going so it wasn't clattering as bad. And then I just revved the snot of it with the camera on, thinking it's either going to fix itself or blow up. Either way, it should be good. And it fixed itself. Now it's not too bad. So we got ourselves a running wagon again. Small block. It's nice. Starts real good. That's Hot Rods. What's happening, buddy?
Aw, Michael, you're so sweet. Thanks. He's learned a lot from you.
Oh, BW's here, man. I told BW there yesterday. Oh, and Waylon's here too. So
Uncle Ken.
BW is like the nicest guy I think I've ever met on YouTube or whatever. Like he just his live last thing. He was talking. Knew everybody's name. He has stuff to like letters to open. He waited until Buddy was in there. He remembers all sorts of stuff. Man, is he a nice guy? Not like Waylon Wire. He's a bit of an asshole.
My favorite thing is when he is trying to do something technology related on Instagram, and when he's like, "It won't work," I'm like, "I don't know what to tell you."
You should call him, kid. Do you work in a car 7 days a week? I took yesterday off, 2 days ago. I took 1 day off this week from working on the cars.
Did you?
You watched that TV show?
Oh, the murder one, yeah.
I worked late. I came home. I did something, but it wasn't anything.
Actually, I was surprised you even made it back out yesterday after we ate that pizza.
Yeah, then yesterday I gave her right after work, came in, ate pizza, and then gave her right late.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's the way she goes. BW is a cool guy. He is cool, man. I like him. I think we'll keep him. He's a good friend. And if you're really getting fired up, talk about
Philly cheesesteaks.
Philly cheesesteaks. Oh.
He'll tell you how to get them. Hot Rod Modeler, when'd you sneak in here?
Yeah, Nomad looks alright in primer, right? Not bad.
Are you shoveled out of your, or are you buried in snow, Hot Rod Modeler?
Oh, BW, I'm not nearly as nice as you.
Plus, we both know that I'm BW's favorite.
Chevelle or Beaumont, which is more rare? I assume a Beaumont just because they were Canadian only. Waylon Wire's the man. I don't know how to highlight the name. I'm an idiot.
I think you have to put "at" in front of it. I used to be a good guy, but I got over it.
Man, Waylon Wire is like the nicest guy ever.
He's so sweet.
And Mr. Heavy Chevy, like he made the whole trip over there to go see him. That's how you know he's good.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Mr. Heavy Chevy's the kind of guy that don't put up with shit from anybody.
Yeah.
So if you go clear across the U.S., hang out with the guy, and then drive a Suburban all the way back and still like him, he's got to be a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's true. Not how you do it. It just is that.
No. I don't know then. I don't know. A Beaumont? We had one of those.
Dynamite. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Dynamite.
Yeah, I think Beaumonts are more rare, but I don't think they have any more value. They're kind of just whatever. They're Canadian. Like when I had that Beaumont was cool, but yeah, I think it's a pain finding chrome and trim and shit. Plan to the 56 wagon. So it changes daily, but my original plan was to put it as a small block, take the seat out of it, take what I want, and then I have a hood, stock hood for it, put that on there, and send her down the road. And I worked on it. Of course, I've somehow fallen in love with it. I want to keep it forever.
Josh, we both know I can't do it. I'm so bad. And I don't have any alcohol in the house right now.
Oh, Country Boy, what's up, buddy? Everyone go check out Country Boy Gas Garage, man. He needs a little love, that guy.
Yeah.
He had a rough go.
We lose so much time at work watching your newest videos. Thanks for the great content. Fun to watch on cold winter nights.
Hopefully he'll do anything
That'll be a good write-up.
important at work.
Just guarding nuclear codes. Where'd they go?
My workbench is clean. Man, my workbench is destroyed.
I remember you're like, I'm going to keep this garage so clean. Take your stuff inside. Don't leave that here. Don't leave that here. You guys can't see it, but it is, this side is horrible.
Honestly, though, it's pretty good. It's been a full month in here now. It ain't bad.
It's true, Maggie. No Elkie. Elkie free.
Oh, is Mikey home? What's he up to? Found a Beaumont here in the States, thinking about buying it. I think the problem you run into down there is you want to make sure it is complete as it could be. For trim and stuff. Because even the taillights, like I did that 64 Beaumont, and it was cool, and it came with two quarter panels. I forget what it came with. It came with a bunch of parts, but you couldn't get Beaumont stuff. It was all Chevelle stuff. So I had to cut all the headlight buckets or the taillight buckets out and then weld them on to the Chevelle stuff. It was quite an operation. The body lines are the same, but the headlights and taillights, the grille, the trim, the interior is all different. I mean, you can make it into a Chevelle, I guess. But what a lot of work that would be too. It was neat. I mean, the grill had the center thing. It had thanks, Oz, man.
Oz, man, you're so sweet.
It's a long time no see, buddy. And it had like little maple leaves and stuff in it, which was that was cool. It was unique, and it had some trim around across the back of the deck lid and stuff. Like it was when you show up to a car show, it stood out. I bet in the States it would stand out like crazy. But away she goes.
Deep fried bunch of food for supper. Oh man, that sounds good. I want deep fried everything.
Maggie, you gotta lock that man down. Oh, I nailed it in the garbage.
Do you want to know why you nailed it in the garbage?
Well, it's full. It's even harder to get stuff in there. It's literally overflowing.
I will say that is impressive.
That's pretty good. Mellow demeanor, yeah, man. Country Boy is a mellow dude. I will give you that. With a gorgeous beard.
Knock your socks off him any more than 5 feet of you. I'll have to give that a try.
Did you get your paint for the Nomad? No, I have done actually nothing, to be honest with you. I gotta get on it. I've been thrashing hard. I got the motor out, the other motor in. I had that motor on a test stand. The big block seal was leaking. Had all sorts of issues. It's still leaking. It's made me angry.
Oh, they're in a body shop. So they watch you while they wait for paint to dry.
Oh, please don't judge too bad.
Yeah, they're just cringing. Angry Hack was saying that compared to what's left of Beaumonts, that's what makes them more rare.
Compared to what's left of Beaumont.
Yeah, that they're more rare, I guess, because there's not many left. Like, from production amount to what's left.
Oh, well, I would assume, because they were only Canadian, so however many there were was that, and then how many made it. Because I think they stopped the Beaumont in 72 or something like that, so they only went from 60, whatever they were before, to 72, it's all over, yeah. Wow, that was crazy.
I'm not really sure what happened there.
Check the back of the block, little plugs, very small. Yeah, no, it's the rear seal, rear main that's leaking, which is a nightmare on that motor. That motor's leaking when I got it. I then did an oil pan on it, and I put a rear main in it in the car, which was a nightmare, and didn't fix the leak. So I gotta do it again.
Didn't fix the leak.
So I gotta figure it out. I've done a few of those, like it's just a slide-in gasket, so I don't know if there's some sort of like silicone or contact cement or something I can put in, because it actually looks like the seal that rides against the crank, it's fine there. It actually looks like it's leaking again between the seal and like the block side where it would kind of slide in. So that's different.
That Nomad was a skeptical piece, but DD Speed Shop just kept at it. Dreamers are doers.
Get the gasket with quick sleeve. Yeah, I was gonna look at that. I put a regular one in, so we'll see. And I gotta think, when I put in the two seals, I think I just put them in straight dab silicone and put them together. Maybe I should put them offset. I don't know. I gotta do a little looking around and see what the hell I got going on. Oh yeah, did you stay on the mean rear? I don't remember. I know you're supposed to put them offset. I don't know if I did that or not. Yeah. There's just so many things I do. Like that would have been last fall.
Hey, if I could figure out how to do like a DD Speed Shop gin, I would.
DD Speed Shop doesn't know to install gaskets wrong. Hey, yeah. What does DD Speed Shop do wrong? Not much.
Angry Act, stop trying to drink all my drink.
Yeah, we're going power to it. We're gonna try. That's the plan. Mentally, I'm going.
Yeah, for sure.
I heard they made a bunch of 4-door G bodies with 4-speed Malibus in Canada, known as Iraqi taxis. Yeah, my buddy Mike is obsessed with those things. Those and checkers. He always wanted one of those. No, he doesn't buy one. Leather seals are the best. Yeah, I just put in a Felpro whatever. So I don't know what the deal is. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I made the leak worse or not. That's the other thing, but
I guess you'll find out.
And honestly, it leaks just too much for me to leak. If it was just a little drip here and there, but it's a pretty steady go. So I got to figure something out there. But I also want to put one of those. It's hard to tell. Because even when you have the ring gear off, because that crank snub is there, it's hard to see in there. But I also want to put a one-piece seal on.
I want to see Dan build a brown car. Just any car, as long as it's brown. It's a weird request, Hot Rod Modeler.
My mom had an Iraqi taxi. Man, Josh's mom was so cool. She could drive stick and everything. If it leaks oil, it has oil. Yeah, that is very true. Hot Rod 101.
Rust is brown.
Yeah, that's a good point. I drive a 66 Beaumont wagon at GG for 10 grand. 10 grand! Is it mint? 10 grand. Holy moly. Man, the comments are going fast. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
Should fix up a 73 to 87 short box Chevy and store it at my house. I've had a bunch of those.
Yeah, and we sold all of them.
I should have just given them to Maggie. I'll just buy another one. Do you have a bunch of those Chevy trucks, Maggie? You just have Maggie fix them up.
Can't believe how good the car looks. Unbelievable. It is shocking.
Well, we're shooting in 420 on purpose, yeah.
Yeah.
Feeling any effects from the trucker jam? Yeah, a little bit. Parts are a bit of a pain. Rock Auto was late getting here. Amazon's a little late, but whatever. You gotta do what you gotta do. Like new shop, man. I love the new shop. But I don't want
shop is
standard.
lovely.
Bill Hill, what's happening, buddy? Man, he struggles with the texting, eh?
But you know he's here at least.
I love Bill Hill. Like when I was first talking about the Nomad, I was like, yeah, give me a few pictures. He sends me like a picture of a tail light. I'm like, all right.
From his flip phone.
Yeah. He's like, here's what you want for it. I guess I'll take it. Oh, so many updates. I like it better when when Josh is working and cranky and pissed off, not sitting at the bar.
Oh, he'll be drunk in about 10 minutes.
Sitting at the bar by himself, giving us a hard time.
Josh, what are you having for dinner at that bar?
I heard he's gone vegan.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, I think it's what he likes. Just salads and stuff. Needs glass. Thanks, Bill. No one here knew until you just pointed it out. I thought I paid for glass. Why isn't it in there? I thought that was part of the deal. Yeah, parts are a little slow. Eisenberger fries, that does sound good. Here, Dan Truck's closing due to owners. I heard Dan Truck's going, they're not closing. I heard they were just going to sell to retailers or something like that. They're not going to be able to sell direct to the public anymore. A lot of things are like that now.
Dinner does sound good.
Oh, Zeal's a little weird. Your mustache is unusually long. Yeah. Look, I actually ran out of soap and razors, so I had to order those, and they took a little long to get here. Yeah, I should probably clean up a little. Looking a little raggedy. A little homeless. Who are you texting?
I'm re-downloading Skip the Dishes.
What time is it? Are you hungry already?
6? No.
It's 6 o'clock.
8:06, I said.
Oh. We got a while yet. You want the food here at like 9:01?
Well, no, but if I don't download it, then I can't order it unless you can want to order it. Actually, that's a better idea. I just won't download it.
We're using my phone as the communication device.
Well, we can order it later.
There it is. I thought the grass was just really, really clean. Yeah, it's pretty good.
The cleanest glass you'll ever see.
Good looking cars, don't need fancy rims. Yeah, I don't, I've always loved steel wheels, I don't know why.
No snow in Sweden.
I actually want to find a set of dog dishes for the Nova. I think that'd be cool.
Actually, Henry, we had pizza last night. It was delicious.
Trying to learn to skip the dishes. It's not working for me. Man, you guys are hillbillies. Skip the dishes or DoorDash, that is like the point we live in the city.
Point? I mean, it was a very big percentage of why we stayed in the city.
Oh, yes. It's huge. The proximity to Canadian Tire and Home Depot and Princess Auto, minutes away.
Minutes, mere minutes.
Sometimes I regret not moving a little further away from her, you know? It's a bit of a pain sometimes.
But then it'd be way longer of a drive for you to take the Bobcat over there, and you'd be more mad.
Could you imagine? If I was like, the 10 minutes is already excessive. Hubcats and Steelies offer more variety. I love Steelies. I love them. Just absolutely love them.
Hi, Tim.
It's always some Canadian. Okay, Josh. How's your week? Pretty good. I can't complain. It's cold here. It's been really cold. Would you sell the Nova? Absolutely, I would.
Yeah, a lot of places use DoorDash to get it to you. PetSmart does that as well.
Really?
Yeah. Except PetSmart's annoying because a lot of times they're like out of stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
So I always like going there to see the dogs.
Yeah. And I like taking the dogs there. It's like a fun little excursion for them. I like it when they pick their own toys.
Corvette rallies in the Nova. I hate Corvette rallies. They look bad on everything. Even Corvettes. They should be ground up in the soda cans. Andy G, what's happening, man? How have you been doing, buddy? How's your hot rods doing? Did you find out more about Miles Mayhem? Are you in yet? 50x10 Kragers on the Nova. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, Toolshed, I saw that picture of Juno in the bath. They duped her. They told Juno that they were going for a car ride, but she was going to Pet Value for a bath. And her face is just... She's an unhappy puppy.
How dare you?
I've been betrayed.
It left here with glass. Good one, Bill. Oh, BW, don't do that, buddy.
Oh, BW. You're too sweet.
DoorDash, not out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that does sound like something Josh should do, is sell the glass of the car to someone in Edmonton, then I have to buy it back. 16x6 front, 16x12 rears. So white smoothies. Huh. 16-inch wheels, eh?
Did you find all the glass?
Oh yeah. You gotta pay for it.
And what else do you still need for this thing?
Like spending parts wise? Glass is the big one, and then interior. Then that'll probably be a little pay as you can plan. These glass, I gotta figure out some sort of a wiper system and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, Rick, thank you.
Rally wheels are trash. See? Andy G knows, Josh. Rally wheels are trash. The only thing rally wheels look really, really good on is square bodies.
Oh, Zeal, I don't know. I don't usually go for the Australian wine, but no, you're from Sweden, so I didn't know Sweden even had one, but I'll have to look next time at the LC.
Looking at Nomad in about 69 Corvette, well, that guy must have bad choice in cars because that Cornet was rough.
What was your oddest build?
I'm gonna say the convertible conversion, probably.
I'd say so as well.
They look good, just good except for me. No, they don't look good, man. They just don't. And they look even worse on Tri-5 Chevys. When someone puts a set of rally wheels on a Tri-5 Chevy, I usually try and keep myself like, it's their car, do what you want, but it looks so bad. And then if they go white walls out, oh my god. Like, just crush the car.
And then when they put a roof rack on it and like a bumper.
and trailer mirrors.
Yeah, whoa. Just idiots. So dumb. Just idiots.
Kim wanted to let me know we beat you on
hockey. At the Olympics.
We lost hockey?
Mm-hmm.
Men or women or both?
I think it was the men's.
So are we out?
I don't know.
That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I only like rallies on 67 to 71 Chevys. Exactly. That's going to look good. They look pretty good on square bodies, too.
See, ramen noodles. Lots of noodles in Dan and Danny's future once Dan orders the glass. Yes.
I think they want too much for that 57 Nomad. What 57 Nomad are we talking about? Hopefully they get it.
Oh my gosh, Rebecca.
Hey, how are you doing, Rebecca? This isn't serious.
We about died when you cut the rag top 57 in half. You're an animal, Dan.
Man, cutting that car in half was something else.
That was probably one of the most, just being on the sidelines watching. I knew I couldn't say anything, but, I was quite concerned. I was worried I was about to be single, and somebody else from these chats would have had to taken me in.
I enjoyed it. I liked it.
It was cool, but it was a little scary to watch.
I don't think so. The scary part was doing the body swap. That didn't go well. But when we cut the thing in half to fit the floor in there, and when I cut the door, and the whole thing went whoop, and then Murr just went, ew. And I was like, oh, holy moly. And then I'm like, oh, I got this. And Murr's sitting there. And then when I go and put the winch on the windshield, and I start pulling, and he's thinking, that's glass, man. It worked out great. I can't believe how good those doors open and close.
I think my favorite part, though, still about the convertible, and we didn't really get it on film very good, but when you're, I forget exactly what you were doing, but it was in the middle of the body shop, and there's just a fire underneath you, and you're still working, and I'm like, I just don't even think right now's the right time to tell him there's a fire there. I could see you were so mad.
It didn't go well.
Aw, human being, you're so sweet.
Thanks, buddy. But whatever, it all worked out in the end. I'm excited to get that car home.
I am so excited to drive that car this summer.
I saw it again today. I can't wait till it's nice shiny red.
Yeah.
It's going to be sweet.
It'll be very good.
American Racing Torque Thrust 2 custom rims are cool. Yep. I like a set of torque thrusts on the front and steelies on the back. I love when I do that, and then someone always asks, why don't you have matching wheels on your car? I think Murr goes ooh a lot of times when he comes over. Murr has a very different idea of cars than I do. We're hilarious. Too much for a car who no one likes. What are you talking about, Chris? There was a guy that just sold a 57 Nomad on one of the Tri-5 sites. It was like 15 grand US.
Hey!
And it was nicer than this, but it was pretty rotten. Pretty friggin' rotten. Prager steels, Prager front, steelers in the rear. Couldn't agree more. I love that look. What are you gonna do with Ford? I don't know. Something pops up. What's Bird Drive? I don't know. Some Econo box.
Not so bad. And you?
Oh, Strip Like Apers. I love that guy. He's got good Instagram stories and stuff.
Keystone wheels on everything.
I have a set of Keystones in the basement. I thought I was going to give them to Josh. Do you want them, Mikey? Is that Mike Harris?
I think that's the other Mike Harris.
Oh, it's hard to know.
Because I know other Mike Harris's wife is also in this, so it's both Mike Harris and Maggie. But I think Maggie's just speaking for both Mikey and Maggie, whereas Mike Harris and Mike Harris's wife are each on their own thing.
It's hard to keep her together. Wagon wheels. What are we talking about now? I'm not a big fan of big wheels. It's the real Mike Harris. But is it the Mike Harris I know?
That's the problem. Like, what are the chances, though, that there are two Mike Harrises?
Torque thrust equals boomers with no taste of their own. True. What do you like, man? Oh, Crazy Willie.
Crazy Willie, thank you. Oh, Wood and Metal, we got your stickers today.
We did. Thanks, man. Where'd those end up? This in the truck?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, we'll open them up next week. I confirm that is my Mike Harris.
Okay, there we go.
Mike, do you like Keystone wheels? I gotta say, you can have them in the basement, man. They're a little beat up, but they're sweet. They look good on that four-door Malibu. About a 56 Nomad for $3 but it's in Texas. There's still some deals out there. I guess it all depends on how rough it is, eh? Skinny 4-inch Kragers on the front with wide steelies on the back, or gold anodized center. Yes.
And
Andy gets it, man.
like, the cheaper the Nomad, the more work you're gonna have to put into it. So, like, your level of skill has to be $3 worth.
I find that the ratty cars, the price hasn't gone up on. The drivers and the weird stuff, like four-door stuff from the 60s and 70s, even 80s things have gone up for driver quality, not too rusty. But when she's rotten, the price don't change.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have sent me your mailing address. There's a P.O. box. We have it somewhere in the channel or videos. You'll find it there, man. You're a smart guy. Oh, here from Saskatchewan. So we have...
Okay, extra Canadian. You really put on the accent there.
He's a Saskatchewanite.
Oh.
Let's get that real slow. Did you guys see the D's Beach Shop on Sick Week? Yeah, that wasn't us. That guy knew what he was doing. The old guy's 80 years old and bought in 79, put in his barn. He sold it solid. Well, that's solid hot rod. That's pretty sweet, man. Can't wait to buy my next project. Get on the hot rod modeler.
What is it going to be? Also, question, because you said you live in a condo. So, like, do you have, like, a spot where you can work on cars, or do you have to, like, rent space?
Josh Teshik. Bruh, Dylan McCool is better. Yeah, it's hard to argue with sound knowledge like that.
And it'll be burnished brown. Good for you, hot rod modeler.
Dan, can you find me a 57 two-door hardtop? Build it for me. I'd probably build it for myself. Sell it. I don't know. Chicks like guys with skills. Computer hacking skills. No. Nunchuck skills. No one likes my skills.
I like your skills.
Is it McCool a Bible? Yeah, I think he is very religious. He's a nice guy, by the sounds of it. Best thing about Nomad is the rear wheel wells. Well, on a 55, Nomads are cool. I've never been a real Nomad guy. It popped up, and I was like, oh, that'd be kind of neat to build. In fact, it was a 55, just made it better. So I like that. We watched a 56 four-door just outside Fort Worth for $10,500 for quite a while. It was Genuine Survivor, very original. That'd be kind of cool. I built my own barn, so I have these barn vines. Kragers are. I didn't think Kragers were that expensive. Aren't they? Well, they're like $200 or something like that on Summit.
I know it was bought brand new, same owner, rebuilt by his son and he sold it to me after his son passed. So it like has some sentimental value there.
$9,000. That's not bad. That's a really good deal. American Racing makes some nice 5-strokes for 130. Yeah, I do agree. Like the torque thrust D's or whatever they're called, they are very common. I mean, they're cheap. They look good, but they are. Where's your own banner for your own shop?
Oh, hey, Beaumont.
Why don't we have our own banner? Can we order one?
Yeah.
Can we afford that? 15x4 Kragers in the front. Yep. A donk Nomad. I don't think I'm gonna do that. No. Megan changed her own oil. Wow. Man, she is such a farmer. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite 56, or my favorite Tri-5 was a 56 4-door hardtop. Andy, you lost me, buddy. You had me, and you lost me. But I will gladly cut the roof off that for you. Don't worry, I'll take all the hate. No big deal. Kragers just scream classic. They're so cool. And who doesn't like them, right? La Raza Tri-5. Can you still buy skinny Kragers? Oh, yeah. For sure you can.
Maggie can change it, but I still do it.
Well, it's not like you got anything else on the go, Mike. Like, what, you got a full-time job, driving all over the place, dealing with snow?
Well, Maggie plowed the other day.
I guess I need to change my name to Hillbilly Mike.
Yeah, see, that's other Mike Harris's wife.
My favorite Tri-5 is a 55 Nomad. Nothing else even close. Well, you got convertibles too, man. That 57 Nomad's cool, I gotta say. I do dig it. I'm glad you own it. I'm glad it's out there. Do you know where to find 57's 2-door hardtop? I do right now, but I got dibs.
Where's that?
Well, I can't say it out loud.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Dave has it.
Oh.
You want $3,500 for it? It's rough. Rough. But it's got a pile of parts. Is Linda my other girlfriend?
I guess so.
Man, it's quite enough. It's like it's bringing people together. I was not in Florida. And you still have snow? Yeah, we'll have snow till May. I was just saying, I gotta get back to Ed there, I have a comment there, but we have, the internet just said yesterday, we have double the snow we've, right now that we did all of last year, and we're already past our average by far that we usually get, and there's still 2 months left of snowing.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's crazy right now. Anyways, Ed, NHRA stock, he's in Miles of Mayhem there. The other day you put a picture up on Instagram, he's sitting there.
Where his beard is out of his helmet.
He's wearing his helmet or something like that. And I don't know if I did or not. I was going to send it to Josh and be like, he's already more prepared than us. When we showed up to Miles of Mayhem last year with Dallas, and I don't know if it was Dallas or if it was Josh, but one of them didn't have a helmet, so they were sharing a helmet on the first day. Who shows up to a drag race?
Josh?
I don't know who it was.
Like
56 4-door hardtop, well, 10 years ago. It was fully loaded with factory AC and everything. It was $1,000. Man, those 4-door hardtops just weren't worth anything. My snow will be gone by the 4th of July. Up in the mountains? Oh, you're way up north, though. Or up high, I guess I should say. Yeah, there was a guy here, before I got into Tri-5, selling I think it might have been a 56 or 57, 4-door hardtop. Yellow. Like yellow of yellows. Like Deuce Coupe yellow. And he had it for sale forever. And it was restored really nice. And I think it was like $8,000 or $9,000. New helmet rules this year. Well, what are the new helmet rules? What's your elevation?
Flat.
I don't think we're that high. Google. I really like 56 Chevy, but they're kind of a tough sell. Everyone's 55 or 56.
Do you need anything from inside?
Where are you going?
This was too much iced tea.
Full tank.
Oh.
Just one dog.
It's too messy to bring a dog out.
Ed had his GTO in Florida for 6 weeks. Well, I think that was Ed. It does have a wicked GTO, and that was, I don't know the guy's name. But Ed's going to Miles of Mayhem this year. 4-door Tri-5s are the anti-Viagra. 2,300 feet. That's it, eh? Well, I thought you would have been higher than that. Not that high. You are in the mountains, though. You're going No Name Nationals. I don't know. That's a long ways away yet. Rich Guido. Man, that guy seems like a pretty cool guy. Ed, you probably know him. Both GTO guys. What's happening, Uncle Marks? 5-door cars are good if you have friends. 5-door? What the heck's a 5-door car for? Never had a problem with American Racing. Had a couple pairs, just needed fixed. Oh, American Racing wheels are fantastic. I think they're my favorite wheel, especially the vintage ones. Yeah, Bill, that Aiden Bailey racked up that 57. Have they shown a picture of it after? Rich is a legend. That thing looked rough. Like right at the end of the track, and it rolled up on its lid and stuff like that. That 57, that's one of the reasons I wanted to get I wanted to try 5 wagon. I love that car. Seems like it's had a bit of a rough go though. Yeah, just show up on the first day, Miles, man. They'll let you in for sure. Buddy that runs it's cool. He's a cool dude. What's the next project? Well, this Nomad's gonna get finished eventually. 4 inches of snow so far this winter. 4 inches. That's not very much. I think we had that yesterday or 2 days ago. The rear engine Nomad and lethal weapon. The rear engine Nomad and lethal weapon. I don't know what that is. I'll have to Google it. That sounds cool. Love the steel wheels on the Nomad. Red might be even cooler. These are just rollers. These are actually for my 57, the black car. I want to talk to. I got a lettering guy. I want to put these wheels on it. And if you Google 57 Chevy Black Widow, it's not quite the same car. My car's a white roof. I might paint it black. I don't know yet. Lethal Weapon 4, really? Eh? I didn't know that. I'll have to look it up. I've watched the Lethal Weapons to death, by the way. But anyways, my 57 Chevy, the Black Widow car, the NASCAR stuff, they had like hand-painted letters and stuff on them. So I'd like to do that. Set of white wheels, put DB Speed Shop and script on it. Put fuel injection, because that's kind of cool, because it is fuel injected. The motor size in cubic inches. I think, do some stuff like that in the hood, make it look kind of ratty with some cool writing on it. I think it'd be kind of neat. I can show you the holy grail of old-time car graveyard. Oh yeah, what's that? There's a famous 55 Nomad called Chevelle. Chevelle. It had an early Eldorado drivetrain. That's something else. 66 Nova. What's up, buddy? Yeah, white roof and quarters. My car is white roof and quarters, but the real one had a black roof and just a white quarters and deck lid. The actual Black Widow hot rods, or whatever you want to call them. I like mine. It's a little unique. I don't know. Mer's trying to convince me to paint that car. Can you believe that? Talking to me the other day. Paint the car. Yeah, I don't understand. How many cars can you paint a year? Lift the donk spindles on a car to get the gasser look. Is that what they do? They put spindles on it? 4 inches of snow is a dusting, yeah. The engine's in the back and it drives the whole track on the rear tires. Oh, I think I might have seen that one. It's like yeah, I actually texted Josh pictures of that. Street legal wheel standard, that'd be cool. Tornado drivetrain. That would be something. What's up, Cameron? I'm doing good, man. How about you? Yeah, we're doing okay over here. A little cold, pain in the ass. I've really had enough of this winter. Whatever, we'll get through it. I don't even bother to plow 4 inches. We had a lot of snow and then it got really windy and cold, so it's like really hard, you know, like the top little bits all crunchy, and it's a nightmare. Yeah, the Nomad Tom Bailey building is something else. Yeah, golden color. That must be it. I think I saw some pictures of that thing. It's neat. I dig it. Womp and wagon. It's crazy how many like Nomads and like stuff like that there are that people turn into race cars and stuff like that. They only made so many of them. How many of them got rotten out, smacked up, and all that, and then turned into race cars? I hope I didn't drive up the price of Nomads. I do feel as though the price of Tri-5 Chevys has gone up, and I hope it's not my fault.
It's cold out there, man.
You had to walk like 3 feet between the garages.
It's cold. What do you mean 3 feet between? I had to one side.
Oh.
I'm not like you. I don't pee in the middle of the yard.
Saves time. My driveway is solid ice. Hard to get up. But boy, it's fun going down. Ken, when you rode that, whatever the heck was, down that hill with no brakes, you are a crazy person.
Did you seriously think that I was just going to open the door and squat and pee?
I actually thought you were going to get I don't know what you're doing there. I don't know why you left, so I didn't really understand what the question was. I wasn't paying attention. It's really unlike me, I know.
True. Good night, Dex Customs. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, later, buddy. Yeah, it's always good seeing you, man.
You ever gonna put a fuel door on that Nomad?
Well, I mean, at some point. My first 55 Nomad was a race car. Has an old rear end. Yeah, I dig those old rear ends. Tilt nose, roll cage. There's a lot of 55 Nomads built race cars. Yeah, it seems like most of them were. Mine was a race car at some point. I guess they just were so ugly and no one wanted them, right?
Until they did.
That's how it goes. When it doesn't sell well when it's brand new, that's usually makes them, well, at least rare, sometimes pricey down the road.
Crazy Willie would like a new video.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I can do that. My battery died, now I'm back. Oh, I have a Chevy.
Twerking was classic. Totally made me LOL. I was laughing so hard when I noticed that. It was hard not to laugh like while you were like in real time while it was filming.
Like it did say immediately after.
Yeah, I did.
Anywhere in spot meets this spring? I'm going to the one in Saskatoon in middle of April. Big rear wheel wells and all the glass made the weight be more in the back. Huh. So Nomads are just meant to be race cars. That's what you're saying. 55 especially.
It was great. It really was.
Yeah, Mr. Heavy Chevy, get on that 57 already. What's the holdup, man? Taking sweet time, eh? Just trying to make it perfect. I love how when he first got it. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do a few things, kind of fluff it up. It's a full-blown floors out of it, rebuilt motor, like 488, the whole deal.
Aw, Cameron, that's so sweet of you.
Did you put high build over bare metal? I sure did.
A bunch of people were saying that it's not high build in your comments.
Okay.
I'm just making conversation.
The can said high build.
So I don't know. I'm just telling you what the people said.
Is it hard to find a Terminator kit for an LS motor? I know for a while there was. I'm pretty sure it's good.
Bye,
Now
puppies.
it's available. Oh, later, buddy. Thanks for popping in, man. Been wasting money trying to do a resin table. I saw that.
That's cool. I love resin things like that.
He's like a regular woodsman now.
Yeah. A man of many talents.
Sure looked high build to me. It was thick. It's like spackle. And I mean mixing in the can, it was just like runnier body fillers. All it felt like. It was crazy.
What does that mean, high build?
The can lied. Basically, it's it is like a body filler, so it just rolls on really thick, so it fills in scratches and imperfections and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, that's neat.
Direct to metal, yeah. It was direct to metal high build body filler. I think about the right stuff, but the internet likes to tell me I'm wrong.
I also like to tell you you're wrong.
Yeah.
It's very rare that I get to, but I like to.
I'm used to it. Have you driven your 55 lately? No. It's winter here.
When are you going to hang that old Nomad quarter on the wall? It's a trophy.
Yeah, it's covered in snow right now. I gotta do that. It drives me nuts looking like Dawn. Like, they can still drive their stuff. I mean, it's cold out, but we have so much snow right now. It's crazy. And it's so cold. Like, it was 30 below today.
Good night, Dynamite. Thanks for hanging out.
Later, man. Yeah, thanks for popping in, buddy.
I'm the internet. Damn, you're right.
I love, my favorite thing was in the last video where I primered it. And I mean, I get it because I do the same thing. You just kind of scroll through the video. You don't watch every minute of it. And I didn't take the turn signal bezels and lights and all that out because they're just rotten. There's nothing left on the inside. I took the lenses off, but whatever. And I said, I'm like, I'm just going to paint over these. I'll deal with it later. And the amount of people are like, why don't you just paint over the turn signal lenses, you idiot? I'm like, what are you going to do? Winter here too. I'm driving my stuff. Well, you're tougher than me, Mr. Heavy Chevy. They're cold starts. I've done the 57, I gotta say.
Yeah, you drive the 57 a lot.
I haven't used an epoxy on bare metal. What a pain in the ass now. Yeah, a lot of guys use the epoxy, whatever stuff. I don't know.
Snow removal videos from Montreal. Interesting.
Hang up your chopped up door. Oh, come on. A few chopped up doors. Can't break a set with the best. The back of the turn signal lenses were rotted. That's why I painted over them. Yeah, that's exactly right. They were so rotten. The roll-on primer gets it done. Yeah, well, VW just did that roll-on stuff. That looks pretty good. I don't know.
I built adds composite polymers to the paint to make it thicker.
Paint is expensive as hell. Paint is expensive right now. It's a pain. Whatever, you need it. And I mean, I don't regret I put good paint on this thing. I paid up, didn't buy the cheap stuff.
Bye, Mr. Heavy Chevy.
Later, buddy. It's always good talking to you. Would you build that 57 for me? I don't really build cars for people. I like building them for myself, and then when I sell them, if you want to buy it, you can. But to try and meet someone else's expectation is not something I think I could accomplish. Well, that came out pretty quick.
Well, it's not. Well, everyone's expectations are different, and like, you're not like an actual auto shop.
I think that, I mean, like, if I had a car here and I charged someone by the hour, like, I don't know what this car's worth right now, but if I was charging by the hour, it would be way more than I could ever sell it for.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, even at $40 an hour, or $50 an hour, or something like that, like pretty cheap. I don't know how many hours I have in this thing, but it's a lot. Like,
they couldn't afford you, darling.
Like, I probably have at least 200 or 300 hours in this car. So you'd be like $15,000 at least in labor. Plus, I know I have $10,000 worth of parts in it that I've paid.
Well, and isn't that a pretty common thing that happens if somebody drops a car off at like a I don't know, restoration place, and then all of a sudden the bill comes and they're like, well, I can't pay that.
I think they do installments and stuff like that for sure. So I mean, I just think to yourself, like, that's a lot of dollars.
200 to 300 hours of smiles.
They weren't all smiles. I tell you that.
I can confirm that they were not all smiles.
There was a few cranky days for sure.
Out of those 300 hours, probably 200 of them were cranky hours.
I mean, shop rate, I mean, around here is $100 an hour at least, if not more. So, I mean, if you dropped it off to get to this long, it ain't close to being done yet. There's probably an equal amount of hours just to finish up the bodywork. So you'd be like 30 grand plus the parts, and that's at cost and screwing around and haggling.
Mm-hmm.
That's 40 plus the cost of the car. Like, yeah, you'd be You'd be crazy how
It's
much
cheaper
money.
to buy a completed car than to have someone restore it.
Oh, 100%. I am not $100 an hour, Jenny Penny, but I appreciate that. I just think, I mean, you put it to your, like what you make in the shop. So as a tradesman or something like that, you're in the $30 to $40 an hour range. That's what probably a lot of, I assume, viewers and stuff like that would make. So you just, if you can make the same doing your hobby, well, then I think that's a win. So I always just do the math that way. $8.39. And my son wants to know when they will get a 51 model. I don't know any of that, man.
I don't know either.
To restore that Nomad at a shop rates be 100 grand. Yeah, it might be 100 grand, but it'd be a nicer car, right? That's the problem. That's the other issue that I think people are gonna really run into. Body shop doesn't want to cut any corners. I don't think I've cut any corners here yet today, or on up to date, I should say.
Lushian, we're literally in the expansion of our shop right now.
Body shop MPI is less than 80 an hour. Yeah, but MPI screws body shops over. I think they're over 100 if you just drop a car off. You can cut the time down with air tools. Yeah, I got air tools. I also think there's a skill in learning how to use those air tools. Labor and materials make a good body and paint 30 grand average. Holy moly, that's a lot. My wife gets 50 to clean houses. Yeah, so you mean right there. So you just think, well, what's your time worth? I mean, you're not going to go out there for 10 bucks an hour. I think, 30 to 40 is probably what I assume a lot of people make per hour if you're trying to live. And if you're, any more than that, you're just winning. And I mean, even at that 40 bucks an hour, you got to pay utilities. Like, it's not actually my money at that point because you're paying all the stuff around there. Like, it adds up.
Buchanan, that's so kind. Out of all the car repair videos, I come here for the entertainment.
Thanks, buddy. I wrote $30,000 bills on Mustangs before paint and interior.
Yikes.
People bring me rotten crap. Oh yeah, I would believe that 100%. And then, I mean, and you guys would know too, there's days where you could be out here. Like I think of like a shop, for instance. You go out there and you'll pay them 8 hours and they will accomplish not much just because that's the way the day went. It's not that they're not working, it's just you didn't go much further ahead. Oh well. You got skills that cost money. Well, they cost something. On hot rod, $4 an hour. Yes, that is correct. Now, you gotta love it. I obviously love it. I'm not doing it to try and make a pile of money. At this rate, between YouTube and getting some deals and stuff like that, the cars basically pay for themselves at the end, which is nice, On my regular salary and stuff like that, I probably wouldn't be able to afford a Nomad and stuff. So, thanks for watching. Appreciate the hell out of it. I mean, buying the trim and all those little things. Well, I shouldn't say I wouldn't be able to afford it, but I wouldn't be able to afford it as quickly. I think that's the big thing. A lot of times.
Well, it wouldn't be multiple cars being worked on at once. It'd be one car.
Well, I was doing one car per year. That's what I've been doing for a long time. Like, you get a car in, less than a year, I guess. But you get a car in the summer, like, September-ish. You'd work on the car and then be out on the road for like May or June. And then you kind of drive a little bit, then it would go away and you have it for the next year and start again. So that's the best part is now the cars kind of pay for themselves and you can carry on. And I mean, the best part of it is I'm doing so many now that my skill level, it was always okay, but it has definitely shot up because you're just giving her non-stop. People have to know they're not just paying for the time, they're paying for years of experience. Well, I don't know about that. They're paying for my time. I have some experience and I get stuff done for sure, but the finishing is not for me. I just don't enjoy it. Oh, Mountains, what's up, buddy? You're late, man. I really enjoyed the rusty part. I enjoyed putting in new panels, and I do think I'm getting better and better at that. Well,
it's almost kind of nicer though that you enjoy doing the stuff that people would turn somebody off of buying a car. Is because you like to actually deal with all the rotten stuff and making it safe and like a car again, and then kind of send it on to the next person who wants like a project to tinker with.
Yeah, and it's very strange. So some people they think paint is the end all be all of a hot rod, and I mean for me it means absolutely nothing. Realizing I'm a little unique, but I would prefer a car that's like honestly before this thing was in primer. I think that'd be the best time to buy it until it's completely done on the road, because you could see all the new metal. There's nothing. It's not hiding one thing. You know exactly what's there. Well, Murph was just telling me that I guess now, like on Bring a Trailer and stuff like that, more than having like all the documentation and stuff like that, is having digital documentation. So the build series, pictures, all that is what people actually want to see now for older cars. Yeah, Mountains, try harder next time, buddy. Come on. What are you trying to build transmissions?
Ah, Jenny Daddy.
Would you ever do a 55, 57 Chevy for a guy? Well, I don't think so. I was just saying that. I definitely would. I mean, build some stuff and sell some stuff. I'm not good at selling, but now we're building so many cars, you have to sell stuff. So, how much if you find the car and build it? I don't know, man. Pricing's crazy right now. That's the other thing is I don't want to be caught holding the bag, and I feel like someone's going to right now. Like the price of cars has gone up, the price of panels have gone up. Like that's like the floor pan. My first floor pan I put in a truck was $1,000. This one I got was I think it was $1,400, and the guy was giving me like auto body pricing or something like that, or $1,300.
Well, and didn't you fluke with this one because you couldn't even get a floor pan?
Couldn't even get it. It was a whole big ordeal. But now people are selling them for $1,800, $1,900 plus tax, like $2,000.
Yeah.
And I mean, every panel is gonna be like that. Eventually, somebody's gonna be caught holding a bunch of stock that they paid a lot of money for and it's in a car, and then the market's gonna go down, but you've paid a bunch of money in it. You know, like just the way she goes sometimes. Just scratch or dent your new paint right away. Get it over with. Oh, I don't, dents and scratches don't scare me at all. I've never cared about that. I'll paint it, then scratch it right in the same video. So, like, I don't care about paint at all. I just never have. Like, we'll go somewhere and Murr will be like, oh, look at the paint on this thing. And I'm like, who cares? God, do I not care? Floor pan is priced at $2,100 last week. Oh, ouch. Price of everything in the hobby is up at least 30%. I believe that. That's for damn sure. Are you going to keep Nomad? I want to say yes, but there's a number on it. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I think that's what I'll put it together. I'll drive it. I'll enjoy it. And if anyone asks, I'll just have a number that it'll go for and not one penny less. And then if it goes, it goes. I still want you to build an iron head chopper. That'd be cool. The wet primer will show your bodywork. It sure will. The bottom line is paint is a corrosion barrier. Yeah, I kind of like corrosion. I'm a big fan of corrosion. If it's one color, good enough. Exactly. Yeah, you've always got to keep one Nomad. Come on, Bill Hill. One of my Novas just got painted. I liked it better before. Well,
That'll happen.
That'll happen. You know, because like right now, this Nomad's in primer. It looks good. It's all together. It's one color. You start painting it. Next thing you know, oof, now it's a pain. Now you don't like this, and you notice this little mark, and you all these little things you don't like about it's paint. I don't like that.
It's not corrosion. It's seasoning.
Anything for sale right now? Well, everything's for sale. I don't like scratch them, but I will hose whip one. What? Okay. It's not, yeah, seasoning, yeah. Seafoam green, no way, we got enough green. Too much green.
Yeah, we do have a lot of green.
What, the primers? Does it still look good? Of course it look good. $4,000 in trim on that Nova. Yeah.
Yikes.
That's what's crazy. You spend more money on bits and pieces than you do in the whole friggin' car. How do you get the metal to temp for spraying paint? I just set the heat in the garage.
The problem with paint is you have to take care of it.
Yeah. Bill, that Nomad's yours, buddy. You need it. That's why you can't have nice things. Yep. Well, I'll paint this thing, and it'll be outside. That's the end of it. Like, it's not gonna sit in the garage. It's not gonna. I'll paint it. I'll put the trim on, put the glass in, and when the car's done, it'll sit on the street. It'll sit on the whatever. In rainstorms, winter will hit. It'll get snow on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that doesn't. I don't know. Doesn't affect just a car. That's what I mean. Like if you can just, the paint's just gonna get beat up. So be it.
So be it indeed.
He'll eat more cars. Oh yeah, I got a color.
Hi, Larry the Boxer.
What time is it?
8:50.
Oh, we're getting there, right? You're getting hungry.
I'm getting hungry. And I have to pee again.
Paint it black. I would love it black, but it's I can't do the bodywork straight enough for black. After I painted my Camaro, I couldn't park it anywhere without having anxiety attack. Yeah, I don't have that, but I mean.
Well, and that I feel like takes the fun out of even driving it if you're always worried about it.
It seems like the ratty cars get the most thumbs up.
Yeah.
Like they get, people dig them, people love them. No one jacks with them or whatever. Like in years previous, like all the stuff we had, like the 47, just dump it downtown, doors unlocked. No one messes with it whatsoever. But I mean, like the Cobra and stuff like that, people jack with it. And it's like, it's a pain in the ass. I don't like that. So, as soon as the guy says it's going black, it's an extra $100. Exactly. So I don't know. I think it's just, paint is cool, and if it's gonna be, if that's what you want and you want to take care of it and all that, by all means. But that ain't for me. I like just driving them. Good job winning sick week. Oh, did DD Speed Shop win that Corvette? Yeah, we did a lot of tuning on that thing.
Does anyone know who that was? I really wanted to send him a shirt or something.
They're from Sweden, apparently.
Really?
That's what Kyle said. I think that's what he said.
Oh, cool.
It was. I don't know if DD Speed Shop was the whatever. It could have been just a Swedish guy, and then
Well, there is a Swedish DD Speed Shop on Instagram. I've looked that up before.
Do you think it's the same guy?
Oh, it might be.
Nomads are too hard to find parts for. As you know, the others are easier and drive the same. That is very true, Bill. And you know what? I mean, I love listening to Ed Bullion and Ben Wiki, and he said many times, he's owned, he's in his, Lamborghinis, but he's like, you know what? You get a wrecked one, or a bad title one, or a flood damage one, or pick it up, whatever. You go through it, you get it all sorted, it drives just the same as a mint one. And at the end of the day, it's a lot cheaper, right? So.
I need caffeinated tea. I know I'm getting sleepy.
Paint or no paint? Just be Dan. Yeah, very easy. I don't think I'm Swedish.
Swedish?
I bought a C5 Corvette 6 months ago, and I'm always, I missed it. I would like a Corvette, though. Man, people are writing these novels. The paint on my Pontiac is more chips than Lay's. That's a pretty good comment. I like that. Awesome advice from Ed Bullion. That is saying something. I like Ed Bullion. You don't like him? He's a good guy. He's a good talker.
He is a very good storyteller.
I mean, at the end of the day, he does.
He's got a soothing cadence about his speech.
He definitely is. I don't want to say the word arrogant. He knows a lot. And
makes
sure
he sounds super arrogant, but in a soothing way, which is funny.
No, he's good. He knows. If you have a car for sale, he'll offer you this, and if you don't want it, I'm sure he's been called every name in the book. I like that. Good on him. He's got.
Oh, that's cool. Not fast, just loud. You were at Sick Week, participating, or did you just go and watch?
Oh, Sick Week would have been cool. I was talking to Kyle lots. I thought you just saw me in the U.S. curling team. I saw there was a guy with long hair.
Oh, really?
Yeah. How about an AMX? I'd drive an AMX. He'll do an AMX.
What's an AMX? I'll look it up.
They're something.
AMX car.
They're kind of like a gremlin vibe.
I like that.
I'm I'm sure Bill Hill will give us just a deal on it.
Where's All Classics? He would tell me everything about this car because it's an AMC.
Isn't he a Dodge guy?
I thought All Classics was AMC.
Maybe. You have a better memory than I do, that's for damn sure. 69, oh god, Bill Hill has one. 69.
Like, this is cool. I think this looks cooler than the Nova. Yeah.
Fuck off.
I said it. Okay, this is a cool car.
What you need, Danny? There he's in. Compromising on Gremlin X.
Yeah, see? I told you he was an AMC
I said
guy.
I'm always self-conscious where I park it because nice paint. Yeah, I hear you, man. No originals ratty. I totally agree. Wish I had your energy. Oh man, you can do it. Just don't sleep. When you think about being lazy, just don't be. What?
That's like telling, I mean, it's not, but it's like telling, you know, when somebody's like having a bad day or something, and then someone's like, well, just be happy. Ugh, that's when you want to kill people.
Bill Hill, do you have these cars? Is that what's happening right now? Because a 68 Corvette would be perfect too. What is going on here? I think he just likes, this is what happened. It's like a year ago. He's like, oh, you want to know that, eh? Oh, and then he just gets it.
Oh no, All Classics. It's okay. We're not actually going to be purchasing this car.
We don't know. That was what happened last time.
I mean, that is true. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Bill Hill send me a couple of terrible pictures out of focus at night.
Yeah.
I'll just e-transfer him the money and see what happens. Oh god, see, PM me. This is what happens.
Badass Buick. We've been trying to get my hands on a Gremlin for like a year now. And the one I want, apparently, is now instead going to be a family vehicle. So, whatever.
Screw that guy and his teenage daughter.
Yeah, pretty much. She sucks. She doesn't deserve it.
Mach 1 Fastback. Yeah, I dig those. Those are cool, too. 53 Stewed. Those aren't my jam. I don't like those.
Well, he's the Stewed 53 kind of guy.
Do you think? I'm glad you have it, but I don't want to own it, right? It's just like there's a lot of people don't want to try 5 Chevy, but you're probably glad they're out there. Oh, God. Thanks, Andy.
See, the problem with that Gremlin, you guys, is that it was just the paint, like, it was this perfect purple. And, like, that, whatever it was on the side, like, it was the right Gremlin for me if I was going to have a Gremlin. Yeah.
Just made it home. Right on, buddy. Didn't get stuck. Life's good. 64 or 72 GTOs. I dig the, like the 66 and 7s where they have the vertical headlights. Those are kind of cool. And then like 68s and 69s. You can't go wrong with that. No Gremlins. Just in life. Then Bill Hill has it all. Do a Murr type car so you can help more. Well, Murr is allergic to work in the winters.
Yeah.
So he's allergic to cold.
You'd rather go putt-ski around.
Putt-ski or no? That's Murr right there.
Good night, Shop Cat.
Yeah, later. Thanks for popping in. AMC Pacer. The Fishbowl. Yeah, just like Wayne's World. Little dispenser of liquid in the roof. That's what I need. The AMC did have a Hornet, yeah. I don't know much about those things.
Danny needs a purple Cuda.
I would like one of those. They're expensive. Oh, you need one. You should just go buy one. Bill
Can I
small
have
one
mine?
Chevy Barstool. Oh, you can have one steer. I don't got much. My dad drove a 74 Gremlin 3X 304. Oh, that's cool. I put a Javelin 4-speed. Oh, that's neat.
Who's Tom from Winnipeg, Dented Robot?
I think he's doing pretty good, though.
Or he's doing terrible, we don't know.
Either way. Thanks, Bob K. Hornet was a 4-door family sedan. Oh. The Gremlin's a sawed-off Hornet. Look at these people that know everything.
Not true. I watched the BMW outside, plus 10. Ay, that's going to not be great.
Isn't that the definition of putt skiing? He went and looked at some used stuff, picked up some bagels, took the dog for a walk, and washed the car. That's what he did today. Putt skiing. Purple anything. Okay, anything in purple. It's good. Yeah. Uncle Tom is cool, but he's from BC.
What are they talking
I
about?
don't know what's happening over there, but they're happy.
Yeah.
They're happy,
They're
having a
living
good
their
time.
lives.
Maggie's just right in there. I love when Maggie's part of the team.
Oh, Maggie should just start answering comments that I missed. She'll text me and be like, this person was asking about this. I'm like, I don't care.
Oh, Maggie's like the best mom, man.
Yeah.
Like for rules, probably not the best for her kids. They probably won't get away
Oh,
with
yeah,
that.
no, but Maggie Maggie's definitely good for
My still favorite thing with Maggie's that time we showed up there and Maggie and Michael were wearing matching rubber boots. I was like, you guys are meant for each other. That was good. Alright, I'm hungry.
Okay.
What time is it? We make it?
Did we make it? It's 9:01.
Oh, we're running overtime here.
Chelsea, I miss you. I love you too, and I can't wait to see you this week.
That's creepy, so loud. It's a little rude. She didn't say anything to me, actually.
Oh, now you're jealous.
I love our matching boots. They're awesome. AMC people are slightly crazier than Mopar folks. See, I don't know if I can deal with that. The Chevy people just let me do my thing. The Dodge people...
They were a lot to handle, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there you go.
She just did it out of spite. Right?
Dan, you were cool too.
Yeah. The Mopar people were something else, and I think AMC would just be a whole other thing. I don't know if I can handle it.
Well, I mean, but in fairness, the AMC people have always been very kind to us in this chat. Whenever we talk about an AMC vehicle, they're always just right there with tips and
Because they haven't seen me work on it
words.
yet. The second they see what I do to
But
it.
the Dodge people were always mean, even before you had Dodges.
I don't think so. They were really nice. You're going to love it. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. And then I'm just... And then they're like, what? Paint that car.
Who gave this guy a
What
Dodge?
are you doing with the floors? That's wrong.
You don't deserve that car. That's always going to be my favorite, though. You don't deserve that car.
Was that for the Dodge?
For just everything.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite, like, insult people give you. Because it's like, you don't deserve that car. Well, I bought it, so I deserve it. Like, okay. Oh, it does crack me up.
Don't feed them after midnight. All right, guys. How does that happen? Oh, there's comments every video. People are cranky. That's the way she goes. But I'm out of here. You gonna stay on for a bit?
No, I'll come with you.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for
See you
hanging
next
out.
weekend, guys. Core Bears. Come on, we can't end on that.